air brake test. I got my primary gauge, and I have my secondary gauge. I'm going to do all my readings with my primary gauge. My first test is going to be my governor cutout test. For this test, my governor should cut out no higher than 140 psi. To start this test, I have to drop the psi to 85 psi. I'm at 85 psi now. I'm going to start building up air pressure until my governor cuts out. It should cut out no higher than 140 psi. My governor just cut out. It cut out at 115 psi. That's a good test because it cut out no higher than 140 psi. Next, I'm going to perform my applied leakage test. For this test, I'm going to apply the brake, wait for my needle to stabilize. I'm going to count 1 minute, and I shouldn't lose no more than 4 psi in a minute. For this test, I have to turn the truck off. And it's 6 steps. Clutch 1. Put it in gear 2, turn off the truck 3, turn on the switch 4, release the brakes 5, and release the clutch slowly. Okay, I'm going to apply the brake. Wait for my needle to stabilize. My needle just stabilized. It stabilized at 85 psi. I'm going to start my minute now. Okay, my minute just passed. I am still at 85 psi. That's a good test because I did not lose no more than 4 psi in a minute. Next, I'm going to perform my low air warning light test. For this test, I'm going to fan the brake, and my low air warning light should activate no lower than 55 psi. My low air warning light just activated. It activated at 59 psi. That's a good test because it activated no lower than 55 psi. My next test is going to be my emergency pop-out test. I'm going to fan the brakes until both of my valves pop out. They should pop out between 20 and 45 psi. Okay, both of my valves just popped out. They popped out right at 20 psi. That's a good test because they popped out between 20 and 45 psi. And that concludes my air brake test.